Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenna and I'm so glad you're here. Today's video highlights some design mistakes that I've made, what I'm doing to change them, and the seasonal refresh that I've made to the space before all the Christmas chaos begins. A few months ago, I did a full makeover in this room, a shared guest and office space designed to fit our family's needs, but I rushed through it. I crowded the room with too much furniture and decor, and of course, I ended up hating it shortly after. Because this room doesn't have a closet, I decided to add a sideboard for extra storage. The sideboard itself is beautiful, but it ended up serving no real purpose other than being a catch-all surface. It took up so much space that it made the room feel tight and significantly smaller, so I ended up moving the sideboard out into the hallway along with the mirror. What I didn't share was the process of moving this 300-pound sideboard by myself. I lifted it and placed it on pieces of cardboard so I could glide it across the carpet. I'm 5'2", 130 pounds, and moving something that heavy on my own definitely wasn't the smartest idea, and I ended up hurting my back in the process, but I'll come back to that part later. This room had also become a bit of a dumping ground for all my seasonal decor. It's been a few months since we've had family visit, but I'm flying my little sister in for Thanksgiving, so this was something I really wanted to tackle and finish before the holidays. The desk in here is from Ashley's Furniture. We absolutely love it, and it used to sit against the window, but we pushed it over to the wall to make more room, and it just didn't feel right being directly beside the bed, so I decided to move it to the wall where the sideboard used to be. I also shifted the bed to sit in front of the window. This one is the Dawson storage bed from Castlery. The bed itself is fairly lightweight, but when I tried to move it is when I realized that I really hurt my back. But I still recklessly kept going, trying to get as much done as I could. This plaid rug is from the Loloy and Magnolia collection. I've learned that rugs and carpet obviously don't pair very well together, but if you're stubborn like me and really want to layer a rug over carpet without it creasing, your best bet is going to be a wool rug since it's so thick and tends to hold its shape better. I ended up removing the corded wall sconces that everyone hated in my makeover video. One of them actually broke, so it felt like the right time to let them go. Now let's talk about the windows because I've been so torn on what to do with them. This portion of today's video is sponsored by Greywind. Greywind is a window treatment company that offers smart, innovative technology combined with refined design. They create custom-built blinds that fit both your home and your family's needs. For this room, I selected the Motorized Roman shades in their Blackout series in the color textured beige. They offer a few different motors. I chose the app-controlled smart motor, but they also have remote options, which I do regret not picking. For this being a guest bedroom, having a remote option for my guests would have been a smarter choice compared to only I being able to control it from the app. The motors come in several varieties: battery operated, solar powered, and corded. I ended up choosing the battery operated option, and the battery holds charge for up to 6 months. They have a ton of customizable options to make sure they fit your exact needs. I went with the Blackout series because the woven shades I already had didn't filter any sunlight, and neither did my curtains, and that's something that really bothered anyone that slept in this room. Installation for each shade took me about 5 minutes, no complicated hardware. They're incredibly simple to mount and click right into place in seconds. After I installed that shade, I took a much needed break to rest my back, and I came back to this room a few weeks later to finish things up. These 3 small windows aren't exactly my favorite. I would have loved full-length windows, or honestly none at all. The street lights outside shine directly into this room, and the early morning sun made it hard for my guests to sleep. Adding these Motorized Roman shades has been such a game changer for this space. I love how sleek and tailored they look, and I can set them to open and close automatically at certain times of the day. I can control everything right from my phone or simply pull a cord once for them to open and close hands-free. Now that all the big changes are done, I started adding minimal decor touches that will flow with every season year round. For bedding, I chose a set from Bedsure on Amazon, probably the most affordable bedding I own and honestly one of the softest and most comfortable. My kids and I have been really sick this past week, so I've been sleeping in this room to avoid getting my husband sick, and I have been really loving how cozy it feels. They're very comparable to my Casa Luna ones that I absolutely love. I always get a ton of questions about my steamer. This one is by Conair. I got it from Amazon and it is the best. I will have it linked down below for you guys. For accent pillows, I brought in ones that I've had styled in our primary bedroom for a while, so I decided to bring them in here for a change. I love the colors paired together and how they added a bit of pattern to the solid bedding. For a cozy seasonal touch, now that the weather is cooler, I added a knit throw from Target. I also ordered new lamps for this room. Since I'm keeping the decor and the furniture minimal, I wanted statement lamps that were still budget friendly. These are from Wayfair, as are the nightstands. The lamps have a beautiful silver base with a tall tinted brown glass body. And what really drew me in were the brown lamp shades. I absolutely love the way these look. They are very similar in Target lamp prices, but I would say the quality is definitely a lot better. When styling the nightstands, I wanted pieces that I wouldn't need to swap out every season, something that would keep the space very low maintenance. So on one side, I added a book with a stone mortar on top from Olive Atelier, and I filled it with Palo Santo. And on the other side, I placed another book with a small canvas from Petal Lane Home displayed on an easel from Makeover. For the lower shelves on the nightstand, I styled one with a pair of paper mache bowls and on the other a stack of books. As for the walls, I still have plenty of open space. I haven't filled any of the walls, and I debated between doing a full gallery wall or keeping it minimal with just one or two frame pieces. Ultimately, I decided on a single frame, a stunning feminine piece from Walmart's fall collection that adds just the right touch without being too overwhelming. Now let's move on to the office side of the space. I moved the mirror into the hallway and I hung it above the sideboard, which finally gave me the perfect spot for this large artwork that I've had stored in the attic. This piece is from Madeline Ave, and if you've been here for a while, you'll recognize it from my old dining room from our previous home, and I love how it looks here. It fills the wall beautifully. I also purchased a new chair from Amazon for the office space. It's technically a dining chair, but it has wheels on the bottom, which makes it perfect for home office. It glides really smoothly over carpet, which is something I was a little bit worried about before ordering, but it is perfect. And of course, I had to add a lumbar pillow. The striped pillow cover is from Colin & Finn, and it is one of my favorites. To style the desk, I wanted a lived-in layered look, something that felt natural and collected over time. The lamp is from Williams-Sonoma, and because it's a mini lamp, I placed it on top of a stack of books for some height. My marble pen holder is from Amazon, and I love the stone element that it added to the desk. I also added another stack of bugs. This one is AD100 and Suzanne Kessler edited style. I love these two paired together. And on top, I added a vintage votive candle holder from Olive Atelier. Mixing in older, well-loved pieces with newer items creates such a good balance in the room, and I love that. My small French pot is also from Olive Atelier, and I filled it with dried hydrangeas for my little garden. And of course, what's an office without a bulletin board? This one is from Amazon. I'm a sucker for anything aesthetically pleasing, and anytime I can create a little collected corner, I do. I love Pinterest, so I wanted to bring one of my mood boards to life with inspirational quotes and dreamy interior photos. Some of my favorite quotes is "the best results come from pivots," and another one is "buy less, buy better." And speaking of mood boards, I recently finished putting together my Christmas 2025 mood board, which I will share on the screen for you guys. It turned out absolutely stunning, and I'm very happy and excited to get started on Christmas stuff. And that officially completes my seasonal refresh for the space. As one season ends, another one begins, and I find myself slowing down more, taking my time and truly enjoying the process without rushing it. While a lot of you have been eagerly waiting for my Christmas content to begin, I've been soaking up this in-between season, reflecting, resetting, and planning for what's next. Of course, Christmas content is next, so stay tuned for my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed spending time with me as much as I enjoyed filming this for you. Don't forget to check out Grey Wind Blinds for all your window treatment needs, and I will see you in my next video.